Hello everyone, it's Monstertaming coming at you with another Kindred Fates newsletter for October 20th, 2023. So we received some feedback that our newsletters have been difficult to understand. Thank you to those who let us know. We're sorry for the technical jargon. It's easy to take that sort of vocabulary for granted after using it every day, but we want to update our updates to be approachable for everyone, and we like to try including a lexicon of dev words at the end of every newsletter. Let us know if you think it's helpful, and if there's a word you think that should be added. So for design, the town we've been working on is very close to its finished version. This sprint, we put a house in the final position to adjust the pathways and add details like mailboxes, street lamps, bushes, and flower beds. We created a detailed map of planned encounters for one of our biomes. This includes physical points of interest, interactions with NPCs, both friendly and hostile. Some of these encounters have been written well in advance, so we're looking forward to getting them fully implemented. On top of this, we've worked on a new writing a new encounter that uses our NPC summoners. More on that below. Created some VFX, no SFX for item pickup. We showed a previous version of the newsletter and received feedback that the sound was jarring. Made a new version with a different angle this time. Hope you can agree that it's improved. Also have different SFX for special items. So here we go. Let's just see how. Oops. So is that playing because it's the first time they picked up a potato, or is it like a legendary potato? Because it played the same sound as picking up the Black Mask. In Black Mask, and they didn't change text on that as the same as what else I did. It's just a normal potato. Okay, yeah. There's I think it just does that because that's the first time they ever picked up a potato. So I like it how it points out that you've gotten a new item. The pickup sound is fine. Like I don't have anything against it. That sound right there might be a little loud, but I'm sure you can adjust those settings in game easily enough. But yeah, overall, I think this is an improvement on the old sound, which was a little strange. Finish implementing a very involved cutscene, complete with new dialogue animation set pieces and several large VFX. Took a long time and hard work for multiple people, so seeing it in its final form is really satisfying. We've nearly finished two-part cutscene that introduces several core features such as restless kinfolk, the fog, and mortality. A human character who plays an important role in the game's story is currently being implemented. We recently finished rigging their model to be able to handle some custom animations and are looking into options to make a unique piece of clothing to make them look even better in cutscenes. We recently added a ton of sound effects for cutscenes, abilities, and various actions. Now that one of the most major cutscenes so far is all the SFX required for it, it helps it feel a lot more real. We've added a tooling that helps improve the workflow for creating tests and dialogues and cutscenes, cutting down on a few simple but frequent actions. It's going to save us a ton of time moving forward. Fix several bugs so that NPC summoners are not capable of battling other summoners. This is something that has really interesting possibilities, such as 2v2 fights with NPCs. Very nice. Large focus this sprint was adding more variety to the world exploration and the form of kinfolk spawners on top of the points of interest and encounters. This is one of the ways we're most excited to create a density in the overworld. And as always, fix many, many bugs. Among those were a stutter in the character's running animation, being able to punch a character while dialogue with them, and the stunner flies being aggressive too far away. So now we have our lexicon here. I'll go over it this time. I'm not going to go over it every video, but you can always come look at newsletters yourself if you need a refresher. Lexicon. For asset, that's essentially any in-game model, building trees, leaves, etc. A cutscene, a non-interactive video sequence that occurs between segments of the game and depicts parts of the storyline. Gray box, a method used to design large portions of the map, dungeons, or other important areas. It involves constructing the general form of the thing in question using placeholder assets and shapes like a framework. So when the correct assets are ready, They can be placed in the orientation that was already laid out. This allows our developers to work on and around the gray box before the art is finished. Logic, the programming side of any feature. For example, cooking logic would be the base level programming for cooking mechanic. NPC is a non-player character. Overworld is the playable area and the open world exploration part of the game. Point of interest, an area given special care and attention intended to hold the player's interest. An abandoned cabin in the middle of the woods filled with strange notes would be a point of interest. Quality QA is quality assurance. To the people who test the games and report bugs. Rigging, giving a character a model, a skeleton, which joints the enemies can move around and create animations. Set piece, a model used in environments such as buildings, statues, etc. Shader, an effect that changes how things visually appear in games. Shader can do many things, alter overall appearances. Spawner, code that allows kinfolk or NPC summoners into the world. We can give them multitude settings to spawn based on time passed or enemies defeated, etc. Sprint, 2-week period, used for organization. Our newsletters are released on the last day of our sprint. Summoner, the people in Hinterlock who summon kinfolk. Tooling, dev kits that help improve efficiency. VFX, visual effects, kinfolk attacks, dust cloud, or splashes are all VFX. Xnode, the software we are using for handling our dialogue implementation. Thanks for reading. We'll see you next week on November 3rd newsletter. So, everything's coming along nicely, and I think the new sounds are pretty cool, and the Lexicon is nice to have around as well. But until next time, this is Monstertamer signing off. Hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye, God bless, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.